047.436. Watch as Sunoiler takes it nice and easy on this outlap. It's not just about warming up the tyres, it's about getting into that mental pit lane, tuning into the race mindset.
For sure, Rob, they're calibrating everything at Euro, the brakes, the steering, the throttle response. It's a crucial part of laying down the groundwork for a successful practice session.
Hey Hal, you reckon these drivers ever get tired of going round and round during practice?
Well, Rob, repetition is the key. Every lap gives you data, insights, and an edge over the competition.
First serious lap is in the books with a time of 0:47.358. Good effort, but I'm expecting them to really push the envelope in the next few laps.
Yeah, it's about building that momentum, Rob. Fine-tuning their approach with each turn, each lap, getting more out of the car and themselves.
Alright, Wayne Pearson has put down a 0:49.126. It's a decent benchmark, but I reckon there's more juice to squeeze out of that Cup90 Chevy Lumina.
For sure, Rob, it's early days. They're just starting to sync up with the track. We'll likely see those times tumble as they dial in.
Pip has a best lap time of 0:47.656. Get more laps under their belt.
Right on, Rob. It's early in the session, so there's plenty of time to experiment and find those extra tenths of a second.
Wayne Pearson crosses the line with their first flyer, clocking a 4:57.366. They're getting to grips with Daytona Tri-Oval, feeling out its quirks and corners.
It's like the first round of a chess match, Rob. They're making their opening moves, setting up for the later, faster laps where they'll really show their hand.
Just 176 minutes left before we move to qualification. There is not long left for these drivers to finish their preparations. Racer XTC has a best lap time of 0:47.492. Watching these practice sessions, you'd think the driver just jumps in and goes. But there's a heck of a lot more to it. Starting with that aero package, the balance between drag and downforce.
Oh, for sure. You tweak the front wing just a smidge, and you could have a totally different beast on your hands. Depending on the track, they might want more downforce for those tight corners or reduce it for the long straights to maximize speed.
Some folks wonder why these drivers spend so much time in practice. But it's just like prepping a Barbie, you gotta get it right before the big show.
Exactly. Rob, practice makes perfect, and in racing, perfect can be the difference between pole position and the back of the grid.
First serious lap is in the books with a time of 0:47.653. Good effort, but I'm expecting them to really push the envelope in the next few laps.
Yeah, it's about building that momentum, Rob. Fine-tuning their approach with each turn, each lap, getting more out of the car themselves.
Racer XTC posted 0:47.234 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Chris Duke's first flyer is a solid start, clocking in at 0:47.376. They're getting a feel for the track, but there's room to shave off a few more seconds.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about finding those little tweaks, adjusting the line here, braking a tad later there. Every lap is a learning curve.
Number 99 posted a 0:53.500 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? Alright, Chris Duke has put down a 0:47.474. It's a decent benchmark, but I reckon there's more juice to squeeze out of that Cup90 Chevy Lumina.
For sure, Rob, it's early days. They're just starting to sync up with the track. We'll likely see those times tumble as they dial in.
Eddie G has a best lap time of 0:46.865. Infiniti has a best lap time of 0:47.611. There are just over 170 minutes left in this practice session. With just 169 minutes left before we move to qualification, there is not long left for these drivers to finish their preparations. Pit posted 3:02.282 on their last lap. How will they do on this one? There's the first flying lap for Infiniti, hitting 2:29.748. It's a start, but they'll be looking to iron out those kinks as they get more laps under their belt.
Right on, Bob. It's early in the session, so there's plenty of time to experiment and find those extra tenths of a second.
First flyer, clocking a 0:46.849. They're getting to grips with Daytona Tri-Oval, feeling out its quirks and corners.
It's like the first round of the chess match. Wow. They're making their opening moves, setting up for the later, faster laps where they'll really show their hand.
Posted a 0:46.120 on their last lap. How will they do on this one?
almost like the opening chapter of a book. Sets the tone for the whole story. They'll be checking how the car's responding, getting a real feel for the conditions today at Daytona Trioval.
Watch as Eddie G takes it nice and easy on this outlap. It's not just about warming up the tires, it's about getting into that mental pit lane, tuning into the race mindset.
For sure, Rob, they're calibrating everything the brakes, the steering, the throttle response. It's a crucial part of laying down the groundwork for a successful practice session.
Some might not be familiar with, roll bar stiffness. Sounds technical, doesn't it?
It is, but in essence, it's about how the car reacts to lateral forces, especially during cornering. Adjusting the roll bar can change how the car behaves mid-corner. A softer setting can be more forgiving, but a stiffer one might give the driver a quicker response, albeit with less margin for error.
Boy, these practices aren't just a walkabout in the park. It's here that races are often won or lost.
Absolutely. Back home in North Carolina, we emphasize the setup. A few tweaks during practice can lead to major gains on race day.
Mr. Bang's first serious lap is in the books with a time of 0:47.545. Good effort, but I'm expecting them to really push the envelope in the next few laps.
Yeah, it's about building that momentum, Rob. Fine-tuning that approach with each turn, each lap, getting more out of the car and themselves.
D-Max is on their first practice flying lap. Here we go, folks. The atmosphere is electric as the drivers prepare to unleash their machines on the track at Daytona Trioval for the qualifying session.
Strap in, folks, because we're in for a wild ride.
D-Max is on their outlap. And there goes Sunova, currently in position 3. They've shown great skill and consistency so far, but with a few minutes left, there's still time to improve their result. It's been a challenging day for maybe today's Satan in qualifying. They currently sit in 11th position, which is not reflective of their true potential. With the session nearing its end, they need to push hard and extract every ounce of performance to improve their result. It's an impressive showing by Infinity in qualifying. They have set the bar high, leading the way with their exceptional performance. It's a fantastic position to be in, and they will be looking to convert it into a strong race result.
Absolutely, right. Infinity is making their presence known with their outstanding performance. Their competitors will need to dig deep and find something special to challenge their supremacy.
Infinity has completed their outlap. A strong showing from Mr. Bang as they currently sit in 4th. With the session draw, Mr. Bang has completed their outlap. Impressive display by CJ Atkins, currently sitting in position 4. They've set a competitive time, but the question remains whether they can push even harder to secure a better starting position. Chris Ilduke has positioned themselves well in 7th during qualifying. The challenge now is to assess their competitors and strategize how to move up the order for a better race start. Impressive work from Mr. Bang, who has claimed 7th on the grid. Now, the focus is on maintaining their composure and pushing for an even better starting position. Eddie G has put in a great effort and currently holds 6th. Eddie G has just completed a lap in 0:47.170. Let's see if they can improve on that time further. It's an impressive showing by Renault for 99, currently in 2nd. They've showcased their talent, but will they be able to find those crucial extra tenths of a second to climb higher? Renault for 99 has completed their first blind lap in 0:46.639. Not the ideal start for Wayne Pearson in this qualifying session. Currently in 12th position, they'll be eager to put together a strong final lap to improve their standing. The pressure is on, and they'll need to deliver their best performance.
I share your thoughts, Rob. Wayne Pearson is facing a setback in this qualifying session.
Wayne Pearson has just completed that lap in 0:47.609. Their best lap so far is 0:47.609. Putting them in P11. Will they be able to hold on to that spot? Incredible drive by D-Max so far, earning them 10th on the grid. However, the competition is fierce. Will they be able to find that extra edge to move up?
You hit the nail on the head.
Looks like Joe Erg needs to put the pedal to the metal. That last lap times landed them in 9th. Not where they'd want to be, especially with the session ticking away.
True, Rob. It's all about incremental gains. Every tenth of a second counts. They've got to squeeze every bit of performance out of that Cup90 Buick Regal.
There are just over 10 minutes left in this qualification session. There are just over 10 minutes left in this qualification session. There are just over 10 minutes left in this qualification session.
Smooth, consistent laps might just be the key to climbing even higher before this session wraps up.
A challenging session for Wayne Pearson so far. They're currently in 12th position, which is not where they wanted to be. But in motorsport, we've seen remarkable comebacks, and they'll be hoping to turn their fortunes around and secure a better result.
I couldn't agree more, Rob. Wayne Pearson is facing a tough challenge, but they are known for their fighting spirit. This qualifying session is a test of their character, and I believe they have what it takes to overcome this setback.
Wayne Pearson's last lap at 0:47.523 has them languishing in 12th. Time's slipping away, and they need to find some magic on the track.
Absolutely, Rob. It's crunch time, and they've got to push that Cup90 Chevy Lumina beyond its limits if they want to claw back into the top 5.
Currently, Eddie G's clocking in at 0:47.272 isn't turning heads just yet. They're holding on to 7th, but with time running out, it's now or never.
They've got the skill, Rob, but they need to translate it into lap times. It's time to throw caution to the wind and go all out.
A solid qualifying performance by Sunderland, positioning them in 5th at the moment. The question now is whether they can make further progress and challenge the frontrunners. A strong showing from Chris Ilduke as they currently sit in 4th. With the session drawing to a close, they'll need to dig deep and find that extra burst of speed to improve. real buzz in the air as Chris Duke secures third.
They've put themselves in a solid spot, but they can't let up now. Staying smooth and focused is key to shaving off those extra fractions.
It hasn't been the best. Racer XTC's got their work cut out for them in 8th. Perhaps adjusting the gear ratios for better acceleration could help knock off a few tenths.
You're on the money, Rob. On a track with this many tight turns, quicker acceleration out of the corners could be key to a faster lap time.
And there goes Eddie G, currently in position 7. They've shown great skill and consistency so far, but with a few minutes left, there's still time to improve their result. It's a stellar performance from Eddie G, clinching 5th.
They're in a great spot, Rob, but in qualifying, complacency can be your worst enemy. They need to keep pushing the limits while staying cool under pressure.
Racer XTC has positioned themselves. It's about time Racer XTC considered a different approach. With a 0:47.053, they're stuck in 6th. Maybe a change in brake bias could give them more control in those hard braking zones.
That's a solid point, Rob. Better braking control means they can brake later and harder, making up precious time in the corners.
Impressive work from Sunoiler, who has claimed 4th on the grid. Now, the focus is on maintaining their composure and pushing for an even better starting position. Sitting pretty in 4th, they have got to be feeling good.
True, but in the world of racing, good isn't always good enough. They've got to keep their eye on the prize and aim for perfection on every turn.
There are just over 5 minutes left in this qualification session. Really showing what they made it, landing in 3rd in this nail-biting session.
Absolutely, well, it's all about precision and nerve in qualifying. Every millisecond can make a difference in the grid. Let's see if they can squeeze out even more speed. Every fraction of a second counts. I am sure they can find a little extra in there.
Sunoiler has secured a respectable 5th in the qualifying session. Can they capitalize on this position and use it as a launching pad for a stronger race performance? Having put themselves into 5th in this qualifying session.
It may be difficult for them to improve further. Sometimes trying too hard makes you slower. They need to drive smooth and smart.
It's been a struggle for Wayne Pearson in qualifying. As of now, they find themselves in 13th position, which is well below their expectations. However, motorsport is unpredictable, and there's still an opportunity for them to shine and move up the grid.
You're absolutely right, Rob. Wayne Pearson might be disappointed with their current position, but there's still time to make a difference. They'll need to remain composed, analyze the data, and push themselves to the limit to improve their qualifying result.
Wayne Pearson's latest lap at 0:47.960 isn't cutting the mustard. They're sitting in 13th, which means there's a fair bit of ground to make up.
Yeah, Rob, it's a decent time, but in this game, decent won't get you to the podium. They'll need to dig deeper and find some extra pace.
A solid performance from Sunoiler as they currently hold position 5. However, with the session coming to a close, they'll need to find that extra bit of speed if they want to move up the grid. There's a real buzz in the air as Sunoiler secures second.
Right you are, Rob. They've put themselves in a solid spot, and they can't let up now. Staying smooth and focused is key to shaving off those extra fractions. Every fraction of a second counts. I am sure they can find a little extra in there.
A mesmerizing display from Infinity in this qualifying session. They have left everyone in awe with their speed and precision. Currently leading the pack, they are setting the standard and sending a clear message to their competitors.
I completely agree, Rob. Infinity has left everyone in awe with their remarkable performance. They have set the benchmark and are making it statement that they are the driver to beat.
Looks like Infinity is making a statement, securing a spot in the points.
Yep, Rob, but there's always room for improvement. Smooth, consistent laps might just be the key to climbing even higher before this session wraps up. It may be difficult for them to improve further on that. Sometimes trying too hard makes you slower. They need to drive smooth and smart.
A disappointing performance from maybe today's Satan so far in this qualifying session. Finding themselves in 12th position is certainly not what they were aiming for. However, they have the talent and experience to bounce back and salvage a better result. Seems like maybe today Satan's struggling to find the sweet spot with their Cup90 Chevy Lumina. Sitting in 6th with a time of 0:46.805, they might want to consider adjusting the suspension setup for better handling.
Yeah, tuning the suspension can improve cornering stability, Rob. It's all about finding that balance between agility and stability on a technical track like this.
Satan now sitting pretty in first. They have got to be feeling good.
True, but in the world of racing, good isn't always good enough. They've got to keep their eye on the prize and aim for perfection at every turn.
Eddie G has put in a great effort and currently holds 7th. With the session winding down, can they unleash their full potential and improve their starting position?
Spot on analysis, Rob. Eddie G has positioned themselves well in 7th. It's now crucial for them to maintain their focus and defend their position in the upcoming race.
Eddie's really showing what they're made of, landing in 4th during this nail-biting session.
Absolutely, Rob. It's all about precision and nerve in qualifying. Every millisecond can make a difference on the grid. Let's see if they can squeeze out even more speed.
It's an impressive showing by Eddie G, currently in 4th. They've showcased their talent, but will they be able to find those crucial extra tenths of a second to climb higher? It's a very still day here at Daytona Tri-Oval, as we're getting ready to kick things off. Starting from pole position is a dream come true for maybe today's Satan.
But it's also a nightmare if they can't hold onto it. Let's see how they will handle the pressure.
Taking the second spot is Infinity. Our third place starter, Sunoiler, is poised to make a move towards the front.
I'm sure Sunoiler will be expecting to bring home solid points from here.
Eddie G has qualified fourth. The fifth place on the grid belongs to Renault 99, a driver with plenty of experience. D-Max is sixth. Chris Ilduke is placed in seventh.
They'll be looking for a clean race.
In the middle of the pack, we have Racer XTC starting from the 8th position on the grid.
Expect some battling with Puppy Dog from Hell.
Sitting in 9th is Puppy Dog from Hell.
But sometimes the underdog can surprise you. Let's see what they've got in the tank.
On the 10th grid slot, we have CJ Atkins.
CJ Atkins is going to show us something special, I'm sure of it.
Starting from 11th on the grid is not ideal for Mr. Bang, but they're a fighter. Starting from 12th on the grid is a bit of a mixed bag for Joe Yu.
Are the Hards tires the way to go?
Pip has got their work cut out for them starting from 13th on the grid. The formation lap is underway as the safety car leads the drivers out through the first lap. Drivers roll round on the formation lap. Let's remember it's not just about the drivers. The teams want to monitor their cars closely, making sure everything is running smoothly. It's a boy, lights are gone. Flat out like a lizard drinking meat.
The opening lap is often a hotbed of potential problems. The ability to steer clear of these will set the stage for a successful race.
Is there a better cycling field of elite racing drivers battling for position? Bit of a cruisy start for Infinity, just feeling out the track at Daytona Tri-Oval. You know, like a dingo sussing out the lay of the land. Now, isn't that a sight? Renault 99 hanging tight at 5. Making their way up everyone else to make it. Smartest to do that.
I'm really looking forward to seeing how this race ends up.
Eddie G wants to get into Renault 99 slipstream. Scoop. Eddie's taken a bit of a tumble down the order to 6th. Must have missed the memo.
Well, slap my knee and call it a dance. Eddie's taking a little sidestep.
A setback for Eddie G, who has just been passed. Look at that. They're trading places in every turn, a constant game of cat and mouse. Each driver knows one mistake could cost them dearly. It's a nail-biting showdown between these three drivers. They're nose to tail, pushing their limits in every corner.
Absolutely, right. The slipstream plays a crucial role in it. Drivers are using every trick in the book to gain an advantage while constantly evaluating when to make their moves.
Boy, CJ Atkinson really made the Joe Yu go through.
It's going to come down to one.
Hold your breath, folks. CJ Atkins is sandwiched between two relentless competitors, Joe Yu 0.1 seconds behind and Mr. Bang 0.2 seconds ahead. They're fighting tooth and nail for every position. Tell me, mate, ever tried doing a burnout video? It's bloody bonza.
You guys are refining it. That's just a picture, right? Trust me, I'll burn more rubber than that shrimp on the barbecue.
You reckon Joe Yu's rear view is just filled with Mr. Bang now?
Oh, without a doubt. That's the sight no driver wants in their mirror. Absolutely. Your U&A is doing a fantastic job of holding on to the lead, but they can't afford to make a...
Hold on a moment. Eddie's taken more spins than a dead or alive record.
Feels like Eddie's car turned into a stubborn mule for a second there at Daytona.
folks. Three fearless drivers pushing their machines to the absolute limit, inches apart.
Couldn't agree more. Wow. This wheel-to-wheel racing is...
Hold up, Amar. Oh, mate. That's how I used to drive after a couple of bevies at the pub. Not the right line, but definitely entertaining.
Hot diggity. If Mr. Bang had a banjo, they'd be strumming a sad tune right about now.
This is wheel-to-wheel racing at its finest. The drivers are practically glued together as they fight for every inch of track. It's a battle you don't want to miss. Well, that's an unexpected descent. Maybe today Satan finds themselves repositioned at third.
That's got to be frustrating. But maybe today Satan is a skilled driver, and they have what it takes to battle their way back up the field.
The drivers have been working hard to come up with the perfect race strategy. They've been looking at the weather, the track conditions, and the performance of their cars.
Now it's time to put that strategy into action and see if it pays off.
Here's some action. Pip's tailgating Wayne Pearson so close, it's like they're sharing the same set of wheels as they near backstretch. An impressive showing from Pip, who has gained positions and left Wayne Pearson in the dust. Ever wonder about the unsung heroes of racing? The pit crew. I reckon their job's as hectic as a barman's on a Friday night in Sydney.
No doubt about it. It's like a pitmaster at a barbecue joint during the lunch hour. Everyone wants a piece, and you've got mere seconds to dish it out and make it perfect.
We're watching CJ Atkins in 10, and is currently being hounded by Wayne Pearson with a gap of just 0.1 seconds.
Y'all ever feel someone's breath on your neck? Because CJ Atkins is getting a whole lot of it from Wayne Pearson.
This is where legends are made. Which driver will rise to the occasion and claim victory?
This is where the mental game comes into play. Who will keep their cool under pressure? DMAX or Puppy Dog from hell? It's anyone's race.
Three cars in perfect formation, creating a moving triangle circle. They're using the slipstream to gain an advantage. Who will make the decisive move?
Exactly. It's like a high-stakes chess match on wheels. These drivers are analyzing every move and trying to anticipate their opponent's next move. It's a true test of their mental acuity.
Whoa there. Chris Duke is sticking to Puppy Dog from hell like glue. You reckon Puppy Dog from hell's feeling the pressure? 'Cause I sure would. Alright, lads and ladies, it's crunch time. CJ Atkins is sniffing around Wayne Pearson like a dog with a bone. And it looks like they might just take a bite out of 10.
Hold on to your hats, folks. CJ Atkins is giving Wayne Pearson a run for their money. Things are gonna get spicy as they round turn one.
It's a battle of wheels out there. Each driver trying to outsmart and outmaneuver the other.
Y'all see that? DMAX is riding a picking up on his tail, and with the gap narrow, turn 5 is going to get crucial.
Strike a light. Maybe today Satan is throwing out numbers like they're buying rounds at the pub. Infinity, did that sting a bit?
Well, butter me up and call me a biscuit. Maybe today Satan is putting the pedal to the metal, making Infinity get some serious dust.
Bloody hell. Maybe today Satan's tearing up the tarmac with just snatched second. Makes you want to crack a cold one in celebration. With steely determination and laser focus, Joe is running in on Puppy Dog from hell. The battle lines at the wall.
It's a dance of titans, a symphony of angels, and Lord Wayne's tempo is rising.
Things are heating up as Pip closes in on Chris Duke. The gap between them is down to practically nothing.
This is the moment where legends are made. These drivers will go down in history as the ones who fought tooth and nail for the top spot.
Well, don't come the raw prawn. Maybe today Satan's giving it some stick, pulling Sun Oiler into a mere 0.1 seconds. Crikey, maybe today Satan's moving up faster than a cold one disappears on a hot day. They've clinched second.
You know, back in Carolina, he said, we'll never go back. Looks like maybe today Satan will have fun getting second.
Seems like maybe today Satan is getting in range of Sun Oiler. Is off the charts as Pip hounds Chris Duke, both drivers pushing themselves to the absolute limit.
Well, bless my heart, Pip is shadowing Chris Duke so closely that it's like they're hitched together. Keep an eye on them as they rip through turn 1.
This is like the state of origin for Sun Oiler, full tilt, gunning for the top, and not holding back.
And on my end, it's the Super Bowl vibes all over. Inches away from glory, and every move counts. Hold on to your hats. Folks, this is racing at its finest.
It seems like Sun Oiler has got the bit between their teeth, improving on Infinity's lap time there.
Yeehaw, Sun Oiler just lassoed that lap time. Infinity, you feeling a bit tied up now?
Blimey, Chris Ilduke is sticking to Pip like a kangaroo to her Joey. At this rate, they'll be side by side as they hit turn 2. With a move that's swift, I'd say Chris Ilduke's running on high octane, and maybe a bit of Aussie spirit. We've certainly seen some of the drivers get it wrong today.
Anyone lost can just follow the trail of skin marks. I hear it's the latest form of GPS navigation.
Let's hope the other drivers don't follow suit. We might end up with a bumper car race instead of a high-speed competition.
At least we have something to fall back on if we ever get bored of regular racing. Bumper cars might be the next big thing.
The gap between Puppy Dog from Hell and Joe O'Keefe is razor thin as they vie for 6th in this nail-biting contest. You ever see a croc stalking its prey? That's the energy Sun Oiler's bringing right now. Ready to strike when the moment's right.
Kinda reminds me of a linebacker waiting for that perfect moment to make a game-changing tackle. The anticipation is intense, and Sun Oiler's not letting up.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. Renault per 99 is proper nipping the paper today, Satan's heels. Are they thinking of making a run? Only time will tell. A brilliant maneuver from Renault per 99, who has just moved up the field.
Well, slap my knee and call it a jamboree. Renault 99's putting on a masterpiece, storming in the field.
You know, mate, I was chatting with someone at pit crew earlier, and they were debating on which tyre compound to use. Hard as deciding between a meat pie and a sausage roll.
Well, back in my Indy days, the choice was as clear as sweet tea or lemonade. But I reckon, here, with these changing conditions, it's more of a gamble.
No room for error here. Renault per 99 is breathing down the neck of maybe today's Satan, waiting for the perfect chance to make their move.
This battle between Renault per 99 and maybe today's Satan is so intense, you could cut the tension with a knife, or should I say, with a front wing.
The tension is palpable. Who will come out on top in this epic showdown?
When I was racing, we had a saying, if you're not living on the edge, you're taking up too much space. Maybe today's Satan is definitely living on the edge tonight.
Gee whiz, D-Max is breathing down Puppy Dog from Hell's neck. Wouldn't want to be in Puppy Dog from Hell's rearview mirror right now. It's getting crowded. Sun Oiler's in an exciting position at second. They've been maintaining pace for a few laps now, and with the leader just within a whisper's distance, things are heating up.
Absolutely. I think you would say it's tighter than a kangaroo in a sleeping bag up there. But yet, the decision now is crucial. 1 slip from the leader and our champ in second might just steal that top spot.
Not much room to breathe for Renault per 99, with maybe today Satan trailing so close. I reckon we'll see a move soon, especially at turn 1.
And it's not just about skill and talent. It's about who has the nerves of steel to handle the pressure and make the right decisions at the right time.
The fans are on the edge of their seats. It doesn't get any closer than this.
It's a battle for position as DMAX tries to make a move on Puppy Dog from Hell. This is what racing is all about.
Alright, hold your horses. Maybe today Satan is really putting the heat on Renault per 99. If I were Renault per 99, I'd be checking those mirrors non-stop. It's a game of inches now as D-Max tails Puppy Dog from Hell closely, ready to capitalize on any mistake. We got a close battle as maybe today Satan closes in on Renault per 99.
Hey Rob, ever seen a cat toy with a mouse? Kind of feels like what maybe today's Satan is doing to Renault per 99 right now, doesn't it?
The crowd is on its feet as D-Max chases down Puppy Dog from Hell through backstretch. It's a close race between Pip and Chris Ilduke in 8th. They're going side by side, door handle to door handle. This is as close as it gets, folks. Who will have the courage to outbrake the others? G'day viewers. If you're just tuning in, you've picked a ripper of a moment. Sunoiler is in second and they're tailgating the leader. This is edge of your seat stuff.
You bet, Rob. It's like the leader's got a drop bear in the rear view mirror, lurking, waiting for that perfect moment to drop. Sunoiler is surely smelling opportunity.
D-Max wants to find a way round Joe View. Hold on to your hats. Chris Ilduke is gunning for Pip. Reckon, hold on a moment, looks like CJ Atkins tried the old dingo stole my race line trick. A tad too clever by half. Here's the thing about racing, sometimes it's not just about speed. It's about pressure, mind games, and this, right here, is a masterclass from Sunoiler. Sticking so close to the leader, making him constantly aware of the imminent threat.
Spot on. It's like a shark circling its prey. The leader knows it, we know it, and by the looks of it, Sunoiler is ready for the kill.
Buckle up. Maybe today Satan is all over Renault Cup 99 like a cheap suit. Are we about to see some wheel-to-wheel action? They're giving it everything they've got. It's a battle of nerves as they push the limits of adhesion, going wheel-to-wheel in a thrilling display of racing prowess.
I couldn't agree more, Rob. The proximity of these cars is incredible. The precision and trust these drivers have in each other is truly remarkable.
3 cars, 3 different lines. They're jockeying for position, looking for any opportunity to make a move. It looks like D-Max is all over Puppy Dog from hell. I think they're gonna press them through backstretch and try and press for a mistake.
For sure, Rob. That's exactly what I would be doing here, as Puppy Dog from hell is gonna be aware of them riding their bumper.
Pit wants to close that gap with Chris Ilduke.
Do they have the speed for a move, and more importantly, do they have the talent?
That gap. It's smaller than the difference between Vegemite and Marmite at this point. Sunoiler in second is giving the leader no room to breathe.
Mate, it's so close. I reckon Sunoiler can tell what brand of deodorant the leader's wearing. The next few laps are going to be pure, unadulterated racing.
It's a thrilling pursuit as D-Max is right behind Puppy Dog from hell, keeping the pressure on for 6th place.
DMAX is so close to Puppy Dog from hell that if this were a dance floor, they'd be doing the tango.
Pip has the pedal to the metal chasing Chris Ilduke. Reminds me of 2 wombats fighting for the best burrow. Close, intense, and unpredictable.
Oh, this is gripping. With every lap, Sunoiler's drawing closer to that lead spot. They're both battling tire to tire.
If I were the leader, I'd be checking my mirrors every blink of an eye. Oh, this is getting intense. D-Max is just behind Puppy Dog from hell.
You can feel the intensity in the air. The slightest mistake could cost either of them the race.
This is what racing is all about. 2 fierce competitors pushing each other to the limit.
It's a thrilling battle for position as these 2 drivers give it their all. Who will come out on top? This is racing at its finest.
Hold your breath, folks. These drivers are showing exceptional car control, threading the needle through tight corners. It's a battle for supremacy.
Absolutely. Wow. The energy in the crowd is electric, and it's no wonder why. These drivers are leaving it all on the track, fighting tooth and nail for victory. It's anyone's guess who will come out on top.
They're going for the same piece of tarmac. Sparks are flying as they battle for position, daring each other to break later and go deeper into the corners. Sunoiler is locked in, mate. It's like watching a kangaroo chasing down that last bit of green in the outback. Every move is calculated, every turn precise.
You said it, Rob. Over here, it'll be like a quarterback riding the end zone in the final seconds. Sunoiler is hungry for that top spot, and you can feel it.
It's an intense battle for position as Chris Ilduke tries to outmaneuver Pip. This is edge of your seat racing.
Boy, Rob, you don't want to be in Pip's shoes right now, would y'all? Talk about a pressure cooker situation.
Fantastic move from Chris Duke, who has just gained a position. You can feel the rumble from here. Sunil is in the thick of it, and they're not letting go. It's a battle of wills, and only the strongest will come out on top.
Yeah, it's like the final lap of the Daytona 500. Pedal to the metal, eyes on the prize, and no room for error. This is what racing is all about.
Oh my, Chris Duke is hot on the tail of Pip. As they come into turn 4, I'm sure they may have a cheeky peek up the inside. Braking development. I don't think that's the fastest way around Daytona Tri-Oval. D-Max has pulled into the pits. Talk about intense. Pip is on Chris Duke's bumper. We're in for a treat as they approach front stretch. You ever see a croc stalking its prey? That's the energy Sunil is bringing right now. Ready to strike when the moment's right.
Kinda reminds me of a linebacker waiting for that perfect moment to make a game-changing tackle. The anticipation is intense, and Sunil is not letting up.
Hold on to your hats, folks. Chris Duke is right on the heels of Pip, and we're in for a wild ride. Sunil is in an exciting position at second. They've been maintaining pace for a few laps now, and with the leader just within a whisper's distance, things are heating up.
Absolutely. I think you would say it's tighter than a kangaroo in a sleeping bag. But yeah, every little decision now is crucial. One slip from the leader and our champ in second might just steal that top spot.
As they speed through turn 4, maybe today Satan is relentlessly pursuing Renault 99 in a high-stakes position. I swear, maybe today Satan's on the prowl, making that leap to third look as easy as a Sunday upper car. It's a brilliant day for racing here at Daytona Tri-Oval. I'm really enjoying this.
This race is truly epic. What a treat to be sat here witnessing this spectacle.
This is like the state of origin for Sunil, going full tilt, gunning for the top, and not holding back.
And on my end, it's the Super Bowl vibes all over. Inches away from glory, and every move counts. Hold on to your hats, folks. This is racing at its finest.
This is where the true champions shine, and Infiniti is certainly showing their class in the final sector. The leader has just finished the race. A fantastic result for Infiniti.
What a result for Infiniti. They'll be absolutely thrilled with that performance, and rightly so. They really put in the work and it's paid off in spades.
A nail-biting finish, but Sunil claims second place.
Intense race, but Sunil held their nerve and earned a great second place.
Excellent focus from Renault 99 to secure a fantastic third place on the podium.
Impressive driving to secure that spot.
Finishing 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th is maybe today Satan, Joe Ergu, Puppy Dog from Hell, and Chris Duke. In 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th, it's Pip, Wayne Pearson, Mr. Bang, and Eddie G. D-Max brings home 12th. There's a little bit of wind in the air today here at Daytona Tri-Oval as we're getting ready to kick things off.
The drivers are looking focused out there on the grid. I'm excited for this one, Rob.
Starting from pole position is the best possible outcome for maybe today Satan.
The pressure's on now. Can he handle the heat and stay ahead of the pack?
Securing the second place is Infinity. In the third position, we have Sunoiler ready to tackle the race ahead.
Putting that Cup90 Oldsmobile into prime position for the race.
As the drivers prepare to take off, Eddie G sits in fourth place on the starting grid. Coming in at fifth, we have Renault 99.
Renault 99 is looking on for a strong result.
Lining up in sixth is D-Max.
What can we expect from the American driver?
As the engines roar to life, Chris Ilduke prepares to take off from the seventh position on the starting grid. From the middle of the pack, we have Pip in eighth place on the starting grid.
The German driver has been driving the wheels off the Cup90 Ford Thunderbird in practice.
The ninth starting position belongs to Puppy Dog from Hell, who will be looking to make up ground early on. Joe Yu will be looking to gain ground quickly as they start from 10th on the grid.
But they're going to have to time their moves just right if they want to come out on top.
Wayne Pearson may have a bit of work to do starting from 11th on the grid.
The English driver will want to show what they're made of today.
Formation lap is underway as the safety car leads the drivers out through the first lap.
You can feel the tension rise as we get ready to start the race.
During the formation lap, the teams will also be keeping a close eye on their drivers, ensuring everything is running smoothly.
The formation lap can also be a great opportunity to spot any issues with the car.
Lights snuffed out, and crikey, they're off like a bucket of prawns in the sun.
Every inch counts right now. One wrong wiggle and they'll be singing the blues.
It's brilliant to see such a full grid here today. I don't know what they had for breakfast, but it seems like Pip found the secret sauce for a fantastic start. Establishing an early advantage will be crucial to the outcome of this race.
I am so excited for the prospects for this race. I can't wait to see the drama unfold.
It looks like Renault 99 is making a move. The gap to Eddie G is now down to 0.1 seconds.
He's waiting on a golden chance like a hound on a pork chop.
Things are getting spicy as maybe today Satan is breathing down Infinity's neck. The gap? Mate, you couldn't slide a credit card between them.
Mate, if I had $1 for every time maybe today is Satan was at the table, I'd be sipping mojitos in the beach room.
Struth. If Eddie G gets any closer to Renault 99, they'll be asking to share a meat pie. Watch them duel it out at backstretch.
Remember that time Eddie G made that audacious move on the last lap? Feels like deja vu, doesn't it, Rob?
Coming into front stretch, the fight for second is heating up. Who will be the first to blink? Mate, are they packing something extra down under? Maybe today Satan's just rocketed into second.
It's like maybe today Satan had an extra shot of espresso or something, jetting up to second.
Not just about the leaders today, right? Even the tailenders. They're like hungry dingo pups fighting over a bone. Love the spirit.
Spot on. Every second is gold, and even a hiccup, a tiny one, can make them tumble. Assetto Corsa friends, where the magic happens. Although, between us, what's a hiccup for an AI?
Well, crikey, Infinity's taken a detour just like I did when I tried to change my car's oil. Ended up with a flooded garage. performance from maybe today's Satan, who has increased their lead over Infiniti, putting them firmly in their rearview mirrors. But could they be pushing too hard? As with that comes the risk of overconfidence and losing control. Who will be the first to get too cocky and end up in the wall?
You hit the nail on the head, Rob. They've got to keep their eyes on the prize and not let ego steer them off the track.
It's neck and neck, the closest battle we've seen in a while. This is where legends are made. Which driver will rise to the occasion and claim victory?
As an experienced driver, I can tell you that Chris Duck must be laser focused on DMAX's every move, looking for the slightest weakness to exploit.
Blimey, Sunoiler is closing in on Infiniti like they owe them money. This duel is going to light up turn 2.
The only thing closer than Sunoiler to Infiniti right now is the paint on their cars. Talk about a close encounter.
Alright, lads and ladies, it's crunch time. Eddie G is sniffing around Sunoiler like a dog with a bone. And it looks like they might just take a bite out of third.
If Eddie G pushes too hard, they might find themselves exploring the scenic route, and nobody's got time for sightseeing during the race.
The pressure is really on for Infiniti in second as Sunoiler is closing in. This is where experience and skill really count. Oh, the pressure is on for Infiniti. Track between Sunoiler 0.2 seconds away and maybe today Satan just ahead with a gap of 0.2 seconds. They must defend their position while seeking an opportunity to advance.
I couldn't agree more, Ron. The gaps to the cars ahead and behind provide valuable information for Infiniti. They need to assess the situation and use the gaps strategically to plan their moves.
You reckon these drivers do any off-track training? Maybe a bit of kangaroo boxing?
If they do, sign me up. But I think most stick to wrestling with the steering wheel.
Mate, Sunoiler's gonna have to defend like a kangaroo in a boxing match.
You Aussies and your analogies. But yeah, it's game on for sure. Every time Sunoiler checks the mirror, they've got to be thinking strategy.
Spot on. It's like a chess match at 300 kilometers per hour. Oh, the pressure is intense. These three drivers are displaying incredible skill and determination. It's like a high-speed chess match out there.
You're absolutely right, Rob. The different strategies employed by these drivers add another layer of excitement. It's fascinating to see how they adapt their approach to gain a competitive edge.
3 cars, 3 different racing strategies. One driver is defending, while the other 2 are relentlessly attacking. Who will come out on top?
Spot on, Rob. This constant back and forth battle is keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. One small mistake could have severe consequences for any of these drivers.
This is what separates the best from the rest. These drivers are demonstrating their racecraft, searching for any weakness to exploit. It's a true test of skill. Talking about being caught in the middle. Renault Cup90 is sandwiched between their rivals, Chris Duke 0.2 seconds behind, Sunoiler 0.1 seconds ahead. The battle for position is on. Oh, talk about a tango on tarmac. Eddie G is dancing closer and closer to Infiniti. You can feel the tension as they approach turn 2. Someone's revved up after lunch. Eddie's blitzed ahead, claiming first.
Amazing stuff. Focus and precision, what it's all about.
Every race has its highs and lows. Today, Eddie G acquaints themselves with a new perspective at second. This is what racing is all about, folks. 3 fearless drivers pushing their machines to the absolute limit, inches apart. Look at this. Maybe today Satan is practically drafting off Sunoiler. With the gap this small, front stretch is going to be a real test. This is wheel-to-wheel racing at its finest. The drivers are practically glued together as they fight for every inch of track. It's a battle you don't want to miss.
Absolutely, Rob. The intensity of this battle is unmatched. These drivers are leaving no room for error and showcasing their exceptional racing skills.
G'day viewers. If you're just tuning in, you picked the ripper of the moment. Eddie G is in second and they're tailgating the leader. This is edge of your seat stuff.
You bet, Rob. It's like the leader's got a drop there in the rearview mirror. Perfect. Waiting for that perfect moment to drop. Eddie G is surely smelling opportunity.
The crowd is on their feet, roaring with excitement. It's an all-out war between these 3 drivers. Who will emerge victorious? Your guess is as good as mine.
Absolutely thrilling, Rob. The level of car control these drivers possess is exceptional. They're towing the line between maximum speed and maintaining control, making for a captivating spectacle. Someone shook the board?
Seems so. DMAX is taking a slide, but knowing them, it's just a part of the dance. Look at that gap. It's smaller than the difference between Vegemite and Marmite at this point. Eddie G in second is giving the leader no room to breathe.
Mate, it's so close. I reckon Eddie G can tell what brand of deodorant the leader's wearing. The next few...
Breaking development. Eddie G has decided to pit. Talk about pressure. Sunoiler is caught in the middle, feeling the heat from both maybe today's Satan and Renault Cup90.
Spot on analysis, Rob. The gaps to the cars ahead and behind are like a double-edged sword for Sunoiler. They can use the gaps to their advantage, but they also need to be aware of the threats from both directions.
It's a nail-biting showdown between these three drivers. They're nose to tail, pushing their limits in every corner.
No doubt about it, Rob. The battle for supremacy between these drivers is fierce. The way they navigate through these tight corners is a testament to their skill and determination.
Look at that. They're trading places in every turn, constant game of cat and mouse. Each driver knows one mistake could cost them dearly.
You hit the nail on the head, Rob. The elite drivers truly stand out in moments like these. They have a sixth sense for identifying weaknesses and capitalizing on them with surgical precision.
They're going side by side, door handle to door handle. This is as close as it gets, folks. Who will have the courage to outbrake the others?
No doubt about it, Rob. The battle for that same piece of tarmac is intense. The sparks flying in the close quarters racing showcase the incredible skill and nerve of these drivers.
Struth, Sunoiler's lap time slower than a roux with a limp. Wonder if they've had a few too many frothies last night? Renault Cup90 is not waiting around to find out.
Hot dog. Sunoiler's gotta pick up their boots and scoot. Renault Cup90's in the fast lane, probably whistling Dixie.
The tension is palpable. These drivers are showing tremendous respect for each other while going all out. It's a masterclass in clean, hard racing.
Couldn't agree more, Rob. This wheel-to-wheel racing is what fans live for. The determination and tenacity shown by these drivers to gain even the smallest advantage is simply awe-inspiring.
Hats, mates, we're about to see more jousting in the fitting final between Sunoiler and Renault Cup90. One thing I admire about Assetto CorsaFriends is the sense of community. It's not just about the competition, it's about coming together, sharing knowledge, and pushing the boundaries of the sport.
You nailed it. Every time they hit the track, it's a culmination of shared experiences, lessons learned, and a passion for the sport. It's heartwarming and exhilarating all at once.
Hold your breath, folks. These drivers are showing exceptional car control, threading the needle through tight corners. It's a battle for supremacy.
Exactly. Wow. It's like a high-stakes chess match on wheels. These drivers are analyzing every move and trying to anticipate their opponent's next move. It's a true test of their mental acuity.
It's a challenging situation for Sunoiler. They're sandwiched between their fierce competitors, Chris Ilduke 0.2 seconds away and Renault Cup90 0.1 seconds ahead. They'll need to stay sharp and find an opportunity to make a move.
I'm on the same page, Rob. The gaps to the cars ahead and behind provide valuable context to understand the challenges faced by someone. It's a constant juggle, and they need to seize the right moment to gain an advantage.
What a tight spot for Sunoiler. They have Chris Ilduke right on their tail 0.2 seconds away, and Renault Cup90 just inches away with a gap of 0.1 seconds. It's a true test of their racecraft.
Absolutely, wow. The gaps to the cars ahead and behind are like windows of opportunity for someone. They need to assess the timing and make their moves wisely to maximize their chances.
Blimey, Sunoiler is sticking to Chris Ilduke like a kangaroo to her joey. At this rate, they'll be side by side as they hit turn 2.
If this battle ends in tears, it could be like watching a high-speed domino fight, and let's hope they keep it clean and avoid any unplanned games.
They're giving it everything they've got. It's a battle of nerves as they push the limits of adhesion, going wheel to wheel in a thrilling display of racing crafts.
You said it, Rob. The different lines they're taking demonstrate their strategic thinking. It's fascinating to see how they adapt their approaches to gain an advantage.
Oh, the pressure is intense. These three drivers are displaying incredible skill and determination. It's like a high-speed chess match out there. Well, I'd raise a toast to that move. Cheers to Sunoiler for nabbing fourth.
Absolutely. Sunoiler is really putting on a clinic out there, and they're making it look easy.
You Americans have your drive-thrus. Here, maybe today Satan's trying to make this a drive past on Wayne Pearson.
Well, let's see if they can supersize that pass, or if they'll just get a side of disappointment.
Hold on a second, blimey. Maybe today Satan veered off the track like I veer away from commitment. Maybe they'll come back, unlike my ex. The adrenaline is pumping as Wayne Pearson gets within striking distance of Joe Ergue in their race for 7.
The misjudgment by either driver could result in a close encounter of the tire barrier kind, and that's one handshake they'll want to avoid.
Here's some action. Chris Hilljuice tailgating Sunoiler so close, it's like they're sharing the same set of wheels as they near turn 1.
If Chris Hillduck gets any closer, they might as well ask Sunoiler for a piggyback ride.
Whoa there, Wayne Pearson is sticking to Joe Ergue like glue. You reckon Joe Ergue's feeling the pressure? Cause I sure would. Renault per 99 could be looking for a way up the inside of Chris Hill. Incident alert, blimey. Renault per 99's just thrown another shrimp on the barbie of mishaps. This one's burnt.
Dang, Renault per 99 decided to cut loose like it's spring break 89. Wrong party, pal.
Now isn't this a show? Wayne Pearson's gotten a bit between their teeth, and they're rolling in Joe Ergue. Look at them weave and bolt through front stretch, folks.
Sweet tea and biscuits. Wayne Pearson's closing in on Ergue. I reckon.
Hold that thought. Hold the phone. It looks like Renault per 99 has been called into the pits. It's all eyes on this battle as Puppy Dog from Hell in third tries to hold off the challenge of D-Max.
You ever tail someone to a secret fishing spot? Feels like DMAX sees Puppy Dog from Hell as the catch of the day.
They're going for the same piece of tarmac. Sparks are flying as they battle for position, daring each other to break lane and go deeper into the corners. Heartbreak for D-Max as they slip down the field.
That's got to hurt. DMAX will be kicking themselves right now.
It's like watching two predators circling each other, waiting for the perfect moment to pounce.
Wayne Pearson and DMAX, they could be exchanging more than just paint, like maybe a strongly worded post race.
This is what racing is all about, folks. Three fearless drivers pushing their machines to the absolute limit, inches apart. It's a tight race with Wayne Pearson in fourth, just managing to stay ahead of Puppy Dog from Hell in 5 by a margin of 0.1 seconds. D-Max, no time for a smoko break. Joe Ergue's tearing up the track like it's the end of the world.
Shucks, DMAX is struggling like a catfish out of water. Meanwhile, Ergue is just sailing on.
D-Max just blitzed past Joe Ergue like they were standing still. This is what separates the best from the rest. These drivers are demonstrating their racecraft, searching for any weakness to exploit. It's a true test of skill. 3 cars in perfect formation, creating a moving train on the circuit. They're using the slipstream to gain an advantage, but who will make the decisive move? The action is non-stop as Joe Ergue shadows Wayne Pearson through every twist and turn, determined to claim fourth. This is wheel-to-wheel racing at its finest. The drivers are practically glued together as they fight for every inch of track. It's a battle you don't want to miss.
Absolutely, Rob. The energy in the crowd is electric, and it's no wonder why. These drivers are leaving it all on the track, fighting tooth and nail for victory. It's anyone's guess who will come out on top.
The crowd is on their feet, roaring with excitement. It's an all-out war between these three drivers. Who will emerge victorious? Guess is as good as mine. It's a dynamic landscape out there. Puppy Dog shift to fourth is testament to that. Stone the Crows. Puppy Dog from Hell's on fire, surging ahead like there's a free round at the pub waiting. Hello, third. The tension is palpable. Who will come out on top in this epic showdown? 3 cars, 3 different lines. They're jockeying for position, looking for any opportunity to make a move.
You're absolutely right, Rob. The level of respect these drivers have for each other while pushing their limits is commendable. It's a testament to their professionalism and love for the sport.
It's a nail-biting showdown between these 3 drivers. They're nose to tail, pushing their limits in every corner.
I'm on the edge of my seat, Rob. The door-to-door action is exhilarating. The bravery required to go side by side like that is something only the best drivers possess.
They're going side by side, forehand into forehand. This is as close as it gets, folks. Who will have the courage to outbrake the others? This is what high-octane racing looks like. D-Max is breathing down the neck of Wayne Pearson, not giving him any room to relax.
You reckon Wayne Pearson's sweating bullets yet, Rob? Because I'd be needing a towel by now with DMAX right behind me.
Hold your breath, folks. These drivers are showing exceptional car control, threading the needle through tight corners. It's a battle for supremacy.
Absolutely, Rob. The intensity of this battle is unmatched. These drivers are leaving no room for error and showcasing their exceptional racing skills.
They're giving it everything they've got. It's a battle of nerves as they push the limits of amusement, going wheel to wheel in a thrilling display of racing prowess. The battle is on for D-Max. They're sandwiched between 2 rivals, Puppy Dog from Hell 0.2 seconds away and Joe Ergu 0.2 seconds ahead. It's a true test of their racecraft.
You're absolutely right, Rob. The gaps to the cars ahead and behind now is a measuring stick for DMAX's performance. They'll have to keep a close eye on those gaps to stay in control of their race.
Oh, the pressure is intense. These 3 drivers are displaying incredible skill and determination. It's like a high-speed chess match out there. The fans are on the edge of their seats. It doesn't get any closer than this. They're going for the same piece of tarmac. Sparks are flying as they battle for position, daring each other to brake later and go deeper into the corners.
I couldn't agree more, Rob. The proximity of these cars is incredible. The precision and trust these drivers have in each other is truly remarkable.
Looks like Joe Ergu's letting others have their 15 seconds of fame. Now strolling at 4th.
Well, change is the only constant. And in this dance, your view is certainly keeping us on our toes with that position.
Ripper of a move. Joe Ergu's not just in the race, they're owning it. Every day, 3rd. Gee whiz, Pip is breathing down Sunoiler's neck. Wouldn't want to be in Sunoiler's rearview mirror right now. It's getting crowded.
Sweet Caroline, Pip's giving Sunoiler a hard time. Can't wait to see what happens when they hit front stretch.
The intensity is off the charts as D-Max hounds Wayne Pearson, both drivers pushing themselves to the absolute limit.
Hot diggity. DMAX is on Wayne Pearson's tail tighter than bark on a tree. As they zoom into turn 2, I'm on the edge of my seat.
3 cars, 3 different racing strategies. One driver is defending, while the other 2 are relentlessly attacking. Who will come out on top? The tension is palpable. These drivers are showing tremendous respect for each other while going all out. It's a masterclass in clean, hard racing. This is wheel-to-wheel racing at its finest. The drivers are practically glued together as they fight for every inch of track. It's a battle you don't want to miss.
Spot on, Rob. This constant back-and-forth battle is keeping everyone on the edge of their seats. One small mistake could have severe consequences for any of these drivers.
Look at that. They're trading places in every turn, a constant game of cat and mouse. Each driver knows one mistake could cost them dearly.
Absolutely, Rob. The slipstream plays a crucial role in these battles. The drivers are using every trick in the book to gain an advantage while constantly evaluating when to make their move.
Wow, Pip is really pushing hard to catch up to Sunoiler. There's blood in the water for 6th place. 3 cars in perfect formation, creating a moving train on the circuit. They're using the slipstream to gain an advantage before they make the decisive move. Superb driving from Puppy Dog from Hell, who with that overtake has gained a position in the race. Wow, Infinity is really pushing hard in these final moments of the race. And there it is. Infinity has completed the race in first place, setting a blistering pace that none of the other drivers could match. Hey, sees maybe today Satan. Some might say that second place is the first loser, but Joe Ergu certainly doesn't see it that way. They put in a phenomenal effort and should be proud of their impressive result. That was an outstanding performance from Puppy Dog from Hell. They fought hard and took the final spot on the podium.
Great job bringing it home.
With Wayne Pearson, D-Max, Pip, and Sunola in 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Followed by Chris Ilduke in 9th.